Hey guys, alright, it's me, Hugo Designer, and today I'm doing something different. I'll participate in the Ludum Dare 37, and for those of you who don't know, Ludum Dare is a sort of gaming competition, or rather a game making competition, in which the participants have either 48 hours or 72 hours to make a game, and I'm participating in the 72-hour jam because it's a lot more flexible, it gives me a lot more time and access to libraries and all sorts of stuff, and it also allows for teams. So I'll make a mostly pixel art game because that's what I can do the best and the fastest. But if for some reason later on I feel like making a game with better graphics, I can maybe ask my boyfriend to make some art for the game. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a puzzle game regardless of theme, and there are currently 16 themes being voted on. You can pause the video to read this list, and regardless I'm going to make a puzzle game, and I already have, and this is highly unusual for me, but I have a wall with post-its, and in it you can see, well, below the themes you can see a few notes about each one of them, and those are just rough ideas, just sketches basically. They are not in any way, shape or form complete ideas. They're mostly not even original to begin with, but they're just to give me a base on how to start making a game. I have nothing prepared, I have no code at all. I will use some, oh, sorry. I will use some libraries, no. But mostly libraries that I made myself. And you can see in the, yeah, now you know my keybinds. You can see that right on the top, I can't show you, okay, right about here. You can see things that I have to remember to make when I start working on this game. And there are several notes, you can read them if you want. But yeah, I'll have 72 hours to make a complete puzzle game. This should be fun, right? And I'm going to give you guys updates every now and then. I'm not going to record the whole programming process. Like, as soon as the theme is announced, which by the way is in about 15 minutes, I'll work for about 1 hour preparing everything, and then I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to continue tomorrow. So yeah, every now and then when I have some sort of progress, something to talk about, something to show, like what I have in mind, what I have planned, anything like that, then I'm going to give you guys a small update and compact everything into a single video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the announcement of the theme. Okay guys, so it's about 1 minute for the theme to be announced. Oh jeez, I can't talk today. And I believe I've got everything set up. I've got notepad, I've got an actual paper notepad next to me. I've got everything set up for me to program, and I believe there isn't anything missing. I hope there isn't anything missing. And I've got the most important thing of all, which is my coffee. So it's 20 seconds for the theme to be announced, and whatever it is, even if it's hard, I'm going to make a puzzle out of it. 10, 9. Drum rolls, please. And the theme is one room. Alright, that's a good one. That's one I was hoping to get, actually. So we have only one room to work. And I actually have a few ideas already. And if you guys saw my little notes, which I currently deleted so I can show them again, but then, well, I can make it real quick. You guys don't mind it, do you? So, oh, and forgive me, but I have a sore throat, so yeah, I won't be talking too well. And one room, where is one room? Oh, it's the very first one actually. That's great. So, a shape-shifting puzzle room. So basically my idea, which is, well, not an idea, but something to work upon, is since we only got one room and I want a puzzle game, then the room will have to be flexible. So I'll have to include elements, puzzle elements that change position over time and do all sorts of stuff. But it's mostly going to be a visual thing. It's going to be a little bit of a cheating, but basically what I want to have is several levels, but they transition in such a way that makes it look like it's a single level but evolving. So that's basically it. Alright, the theme is one room. What should we tweet? So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing is defining my functions. Oh, and what? I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I just tweeted what I was talking about. Oh man, I'm messing this up so badly already. Okay, you guys are going to see my tweet. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now we can start, right? And don't worry guys, I'm not going to leave you guys watching me program. I'm just going to set up the oh jeez, already. I'm just going to set up the basic functions to start working on the game. Oh, and this is gonna have little to no programming at all. I'm just going to show you guys updates and maybe fix a thing here and there. And if I get on a flow of things that I can show, then I am gonna show them. But for the most part, you guys won't have to worry because I'm not going to record myself programming, because let's be honest, no one wants to watch someone else program, right? I think I forgot to mention it. Yeah, I definitely forgot to mention it. But, well, I made several recordings and in one of them I did mention it. But I'll use the Love 2D framework. And I'm programming Lua. And let's create a folder. Ludum Dare 37. One room. That's a terrible name for a folder, but it's just to be fancy for now. And the project is officially started. And I just pressed the wrong key. Never mind that. And look at that! This is the beginning of our game. Look at these graphics. I'm so proud of myself. I mean, look at... I gotta show you guys this. Look at this shade of... What? Oh, wait, is it working still? I have no idea. I hope it's working. But look at these shades of black. They are so realistic. Oh yes, it did record. Great. So yeah, time to get working. This is the hardest part, I'd say, because I have to set up the core of the game. I don't even know the mechanics yet, and I have no idea what this game is going to be about. But I'm going to set up everything I need to start working on something. So basically I'm going to work on loading states, and I'm going to make it a grid based puzzle game because it's easier and I'm more used to it. I don't think I will need physics. Maybe I'll need, not now. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Well, there's nothing stopping us from doing both at the same time. and I have to create an assets loader and reloader just to make things easier, because I'll record myself doing pixel art as well. Like, I'll need a code to let me draw something pretty, then reload the game without quitting it. You know, just reload the assets and the updated image will show up. Actually, let's even add some detail. What? No, let's add some detail to it. Look at it, it's so cute! And we have the beginning of something. I'll get back to you guys when I actually have something to show. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes when I have something set up. Okay guys, we have the first air quotes playable version of this game, which is basically nothing. Well, it's not nothing, it's something. But basically what I did was create a grid loader. So this game is going to be tile based, which is much simpler, and you move each tile individually. Well, for now, maybe when I actually get to figure out what the game will be, then maybe we'll switch to a physics game. Well, I can still use this matrix to load each level and just apply physical objects to it. But as of now, the air quotes collisions are working, so I'm pressing down right now. Here it's normal, 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 and normal, but on the walls you can go through, which is what a wall is supposed to do, so it's working. I can't go to either side, just up or down. So yeah, this is the first prototype. It's nothing, but it's something. It's a base for the game. Next step is figuring out what the game will be. I got this basic working. Oh right, I guess I'll have to use a single grid since it's just one room, but I can still change the elements on the grid or move them around. I'll think for a bit and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I have a very basic idea of what I want to do with this game, and well, the premise is that we only have one room, and I don't want to cheat too hard, you know, with the changing shape room. So my idea is that basically you're given every puzzle element in the room, but you have different goals, different targets, and you have to use certain combinations of each element, or maybe some of them will change themselves, but you have to set up different configurations of each element activate certain elements like the, I don't know, like a gravity wall, that a wall that you can walk on, but well, and then there will be obstacles, of course, but basically you have most of the time you have the puzzle elements at your disposal, and just turning them on or off is what will make the puzzle itself. So this is a very rough sketch of what I mean, and you guys see, if you guys see it, like in the first sequence. Basically, you have a goal, a target, and once you touch it, or once you grab it, or press it, or write it, or whatever, it will change something in the room. Like in this case, it created a platform, which is going to be an obstacle. In this case, further ahead in the game, the player gets the target, and there's this zigzag line here. It's just for decoration, but basically it turns the let's say the anti-gravity wall, so when you jump on it you get stuck on the wall, on the ceiling. So yeah, I guess it's basically going to be a physics game. Right here further ahead, like, you have the target on the wall and you press it and it expands the room, and this is something important that I want to keep in mind. That does look a little bit cheating, but basically the room will get bigger and more difficult. I have a very rough idea of the, I'm doing air quotes here, plot of this game, and I want to give it a light tone. Like, you guys know me, if I could I would remake Portal here because I love anything that looks like Portal, but I don't want to make anything like Portal, in this case at least. So my idea, and this is of course a very early first idea, is that you're basically stuck in a spaceship, but not just any spaceship. Like, this isn't a futuristic post-apocalyptic, oh, what did I just say? Post-apocalyptic, there we go, jeez, world where you're in space and technology and stuff like that. No, I want to make a silly game. So basically you, as in the character, basically you're in your room doing things you do alone in your room, and bam, aliens get and abduct you and they wanna do certain silly experiments with you, certain intubations, if you know what I mean, but you get trapped in this room like a prison cell. But you basically start changing the room of the spacecraft in your advantage. So I want to make it silly, like light toned, because if I could, and well, technically I can, I would make it as similar to Portal as possible. Like, make it more of a puzzle game, and well, like a serious thing. Well, Portal itself isn't serious, but you guys know what I mean. I want to make something that is different. So this is the very first rough sketch, and that means that, well, I will still use my grid system, but I'll have to change its size sometimes, and I am giving myself a lot of trouble because, as you can see in the image, we have, like, look at this second to last image down here. We have inflating rooms, for example, and in the code it's kinda easy to make it, you know, you just basically go here on the grid and add a couple lines above it. Simple as that, right? But I want to make it animated, you know. I want to give life to this game. I want it to be like a living spacecraft of sorts. and I'm going to have to use some pretty complex animations. I'll probably figure something out. I'm already thinking of maybe having the room as this polygon of sorts, or this area of drawing, and when the room changes I'm basically just drawing a bunch of polygons on top of each other and using them as a stencil to draw the background. I'll figure something out, don't worry. But yeah, that's basically it for now. So it is already 1 a.m. so I am going to sleep, but we have a rough start. It's a very rough start. We have a very basic something that walks and hits walls. It's something already. Don't complain. It's something. We have a very rough idea of what we want to do with the game, which will probably change because it's my first idea, but overall it's a good start. It's something. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow when I wake up, and we'll continue working on, let me make up a project name here real quick. I have no idea what I'm going to call this game, and we're not going to decide that just yet, but alienation, there. Whatever, I don't care. You get abducted and you're going to suffer, but you're trapped in this room and whatever. It's a silly story for now. But well, thanks for watching this video. I'm probably going to make this as separate videos, so this is just the introduction. It's getting a little bit longer than I expected, and there's a lot more randomness to it than I hoped, and a lot more sore throat, but it's a start. It's something, and it's something good, I guess. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to, well, decide better how we're going to approach this game, like the physics, the grid, how we're going to use it, if we use it, and how we're going to deal with player movement, you know, the technical stuff. We're not going to get to the graphics just yet, guys. You're not gonna see any little green man just yet. Alright? So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for watching.